Here is a court order that was wrote in 2014. You can see the date in the corner here. It says January the 17th. So what is a court order? A court order is rules that everyone agrees to follow. So again, this involves my two suites, P&L. And you can see that on the January 17th, the petitioners, that's me and your father, we came before the courthouse. You can see some of the players in this party. And it says, me, the grandmother of the children, is Dreama Cook. I'm in person with my attorneys. We have the uncle was pro se. So also I want you to take notice that the numbers, there's different numbers on these court order papers for different reasons. So I only put the ones in here that I feel are important related to my visits and my visitation, since I've not been happy for a long time. So again, see this number down here, ignore these numbers. And my scanner seems to think this is the second page because the highlighting shows up on the back. So again, here is the court order or the rules that everyone's to follow. So it says the parents are granted reasonable visitation. So the one question, it says here, what does reasonable mean? In these circumstances means fair, proper, and moderate. What other sensible and loving parents and family members would likewise do in a similarly situated position. So do you think your dad gets fair visitation? No, he asks and asks, but there's different excuses. So again, ignore these numbers down here at the bottom of the page. Scanner thinks this is another page. So we're supposed to give a 3-day notice is what that says there, to have a visitation. Of course, that never worked out. We never would get visits. Now look at this one. It says the respondent parents are authorized to use the internet to contact you in light of the distance between Upshur County and Kanawha County to maintain the strong bond the children have with their parents. So this was wrote in mind that you would be FaceTiming or having Zoom visits with your dad or me. And also it says that never happened. So unfortunately, we all agreed, but someone dropped the ball. The uncle dropped the ball on this order and didn't follow it through. It says the subject minors, you two, are not to have the relationship with their older brother interfered with. So did that happen? Did you have a good relationship with your brother? I don't think it happened. It says, so at that point, Mr. and Mrs. C are to allow reasonable visitation and unlimited contact with the minor siblings. Did unlimited contact or visits happen? No, and now you have a couple other brothers. There's no contact with those brothers. I'm so sorry you've been done so wrong. It's just heartbreaking. Okay, so the question I write out here, did this happen? The respondent parents are permitted unlimited phone contact with the subject minors, P and L. Did you have unlimited contact? And it says also, all of us agreed we are prohibited from saying or doing anything that would diminish the love or affection of the children for their parents, grandparents, or family members. I know I've not talked so bad about anybody, but what did you hear on your side? So another thing we were supposed to be aware of is, did either one of you all have health problems? There was one time when we thought your arm was broke, so we don't know if that was true or not true. No mention of your health. Now I had help from another grandson that wrote this page up a little bit. So it says the respondent parents are to be kept informed of the academic progress. Did this happen? The parents are to be notified and are free to offer their opinion regarding the education of the minors. None of this never happened. And also, again, it says, I'm Dreama Cook. The grandmother should be granted reasonable visitation with the children. And I have a grandparent visitation order previously entered by the court on September the 9th, 2013. So the visitation is the same subject, a 3-day notice. Unfortunately, the guardian stopped the visits in 2015, and we've been battling hard since then. Here's some other things that says the children are bonded with their grandmother. It's appropriate for visitation to continue. And it says the guardians, that's the uncle, they're supposed to inform their parents, and I'm considered a parent too, grandparent, of all special event and activities of the children, which are open to the public, which the parents may attend. This never, ever happened. Again, this is just so heartbreaking. So now that this ever happened, the paternal grandmother shall be entitled to grandparent visitation, which may include overnight visitation. Do you all remember overnight visitations? Grandmother may have reasonable phone calls or internet with the children, and also should be informed of all the special events and activities open to the public. Did this happen? All the visitations are to be reasonable in coordinating visitations, the phone calls, and also we should be mindful of any activities that you're having. We were never informed of any activities. Have you ever wondered why you cannot see your Cook family members? So I think that's the last page. I didn't include the signature page, trying to keep some things to privacy for a reason. But have you ever wondered why you cannot see your Cook family members? I'll tell you more about this later.